Hi, it's Darnell with Way of Loving Recipes, and today I'm going to be cooking up an Oreo cheesecake in an Emeril Lagasse pressure air fryer. So let's see how it does cooking up some cheesecake right now. Alright, so for cooking this cheesecake in the Emeril Lagasse pressure air fryer, which I will be getting out momentarily, I've got a lot of ingredients to go over with you first though. So the ingredients we're starting out with is a little more than an ounce of butter here. It's about 1.5 ounces of butter, but you can use like 1 ounce or 2 ounces of butter. I've got 10 Oreo cookies crushed up, really chopped up well here. This will be my base. I'm going to have in the cheesecake 3 large eggs, 1 egg yolk, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1.5 pounds of cream cheese, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Behind the cooking spray, I've got 6 Oreo cookies chopped up there. And so to start, to make my base, I'm taking the Oreos. This butter has already been softened, and I'm sticking the Oreos into the butter, and I'm basically going to start mashing it up and mixing this all up. And I also want to spray this springform pan, 7-inch springform pan, with some cooking spray. So spraying around in here. As I always say, nothing in the video is sponsored, but if you want to get anything you might see in this video or look up something, you can look in the video description, and there's like links for like my Amazon shop, and you can even search there. Anything you buy there helps this channel tremendously. So you can just, search around there all you want and get whatever you need, or you can look through the categories at some of the things that I've already set out there for you to look at. But I'm going to finish getting this mashed up. Alright, got this mashed up pretty good and mixed into butter pretty well. So now I'm going to take this mixture and put it down into my springform pan, and basically this is my base. So getting it in there and then going to basically spread it around on the bottom of the base. And I will say these Oreos, they are double stuff, if that matters. I just always get double stuff when I get Oreos, so these are double stuff Oreos. I'm just going to basically get my base mashed and spread out well across the bottom of this springform pan. Alright, so I got my base pressed down, so I'm just going to set that over here to the side for now, and going to start mixing in my other ingredients. Get my large bowl here, and I've got my blender that I'm going to be using, my mixer. I'm going to get my cream cheese off into this bowl. Just knock the pieces in. The cream cheese has already been well softened, so you want to use well softened cream cheese when you're making your cheesecake. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this cream cheese, I'm going to mix in the vanilla extract, and then I'm going to mix in the sugar, then the 6 chopped up Oreo cookies here, and then I'm going to be pouring in the eggs like one at a time. I'm just trying to pour them in slowly, and then the egg yolk, and then the sour cream. I'm going to try and fully cream the vanilla and sugar before I start going for like the Oreo cookies and other stuff, but basically getting this all blended. Alright, so now I'm going to take the mixture and pour it over my base in the springform pan, and hope that I don't have too much going in, but I think it's gonna like just barely all fit in. So getting it all poured into the pan. Now with that, I'm going to cover it with foil. I will say with foil, You know, you can look up, you know, what the folks who make foil say. It doesn't matter which side of the foil you use, whether you use the shiny side or the not so shiny side. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. Both sides are not only non-stick, but either way you put it, it's going to hold the heat in the same, although there are lots of, you know, thoughts and opinions about the matter. I've had foil setting either which way and it works out just fine. So we got a little cheesecake package here. And so I'm going to set that down for a moment. Now I'm going to go get the pressure air fryer and get that set up. Alright, so got my Emeril Lagasse pressure air fryer here. Going to take the wire rack and put that down in there. And now I've got myself 2 cups of water. Going to pour those in carefully. I don't want the water to go up over the wire rack, so I'm kind of keeping an eye as I pour that things don't, you know, go too high with the 2 cups of water. So it's like it barely gets almost to the, you know, the top of the rack, but not over, so that's cool. So now with the cheesecake that I've got in here, uncooked cheesecake, I'm going to take that, put it into this little holder that I have to kind of help me. I think I got it backwards. Need to spin it around. So take this and spin it like so. Now we can get it up and into the Instant Pot really nice and neat. So if you don't have this, you can use like a foil sling. Just take some foil and make yourself a sling. But I got it in there real nice, and so got that handle down. Now I take the pressure lid and get that on. So got that on and close things up. Alright, so now I've got you close in, and I'm going to hit the pressure button, and I'm going to spin the dial till I get down to bake. So just turn it back and I get to bake, and I press in on bake, and now I'm going to hit the time button. I'm going to just time the 30 minutes. So now I've got the time at 30 minutes, and I'm going to just hit this button here to start. And so now things are cooking, and I'll bring you on back. Alright, cooking time's up. Going to give it a rapid release, hitting cancel, and giving it the rapid release. Alright, the rapid release is almost done. I think we're going to hit a float drop in just a moment, and there it is, float drops. And so going to carefully get this pressure lid off and lift it out of the way. Now I'm going to take the handle here on this holder here, kind of get that out, and carefully, you see there's a little water got on the bottom there, that's okay. Just set it on this rack I have with the little cooling pad on it. Basically from this point, just let it set like this until it gets completely cool. Once it is completely cool, I will put it in the refrigerator overnight, and so tomorrow I will bring you back and we'll have a look at this. So here we are the following day. Things have had time to chill in the refrigerator overnight, and so going to go ahead and carefully get this foil off of the cheesecake, and we'll see what's going on under the hood here. Alright, it seems like it's kind of gluing to a little sticking to the foil just a little bit. Alright, so we've got our completed cheesecake there. Now I'm just going to try and get the spring form pan off the edges of it. So we can discard that. I'm just going to just perfect a little of that there, just trying to pat things down just a tad. Now I've got here some Oreo cookies, more Oreo cookies. I'm going to basically arrange 8 around the edges of the cheesecake. So just going to carefully try and arrange 8 cookies around, and I'm laying mine flat. You know, some folks will set the cookies up. Some folks will take like half a cookie and set them up around the edges, but I'm doing 8 around like this, just laying them flat. Alright, so I've got a full 8 on. I'm just trying to adjust spacing a little bit just to give just enough room to be able to maybe slide a knife or something between slices. Use these as kind of my slicing guides. Alright, so our cheesecake with that done is basically complete. This is our completed Oreo cheesecake. Now I'm going to see if I can cut myself a slice here. I'm going to use some plastic since I still have that metal pan underneath of this. I'm just going to carefully groove into the cheesecake and the base of it. Seems to be going down okay, you know, trying to get a slice out. I'm just going to get over here. Okay, I think I might have my slice coming off. So I'm going to try and get up under there now easily and see if I can get my slice off without disturbing my cheesecake too much. There we go. There's our slice. And just take that extra, there's a little extra reward. Alright, so we've got our sliced cheesecake, Oreo cheesecake, and you can see there. Let's get the camera moved and do some taste testing. Alright, so here's our Oreo cheesecake. Going to get myself a slice. You can kind of see the base part there. Let's taste. It's very good, very good. So the Oreo cheesecake turns out well. I like it. And so the Emeril Lagasse pressure air fryer can cook up your cheesecake or Oreo cheesecake. You know, can cook up desserts, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's some good stuff. And I like that. And so this recipe that I've kind of put together, I've kind of taken the original cheesecake recipe that Emeril had in his recipe book and kind of did a different spin on it. You know, it was inspired by that one, but I've done a different spin on it to make an Oreo cheesecake, so it's kind of like its own original spun recipe off of that. And so I'll have that. You can check in the video description. You can also get a printable version there. And also in the video description, you'll find ways to help this channel. And you can use like the Amazon store to like buy the Emeril pressure air fryer and other things. Any time that you use those links in the video description, whatever you buy, even if it's not something that is in my Amazon shop or recommended by me, whatever you buy, as long as you click that link, kind of gives that cookie to give credit to this channel when you go to Amazon and buy anything else. So that's pretty cool. Also, you can always come to the blog where I have my recipes, superwaveovenrecipes.com. You can always come to this YouTube channel by going to waveovenrecipes.com. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at waveovenrecipes. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and good eating.